BTS on the road, starting this episode from the road. I'll be doing the Green Frog tonight in Winchester, Inwood area of West Virginia. Then I'll go to my brother's and then the Corkscrew Saloon in Medina, Ohio. BTS on the road.
Too much heartache in the past. You need to leave. Bags wait patient by the door. There's nothing left to say. But you'll take your sweet time and you'll say it anyway. Apparently I wasn't good at working in the yard and taking out the garbage. Proved just to be.
Hey, this is Kevin Duvall coming at you from Green Frog. This goes out to Green Frog Nation. We were watching BTS on the road.
Never went to fancy restaurants for expensive wine and eats. God knows I never learned to operate the toilet seat. God knows I never learned to operate the toilet seat.
This is GD Fenderson from West Virginia, and you're watching BTS on the road.
Hi folks, Brian T. Shirley, BTS on the road here in West Virginia after doing the Green Frog last night. Started off with kind of a small audience, but then as the night went on, it grew and grew, and we had a decent sized crowd by the end of the show. Hope they grow that room. It's new, and want to thank Kevin, Tarek, and GD for having me out there. They want me back, and I'll come back. So BTS on the road. This time we're going to the Corkscrew Saloon in Medina, Ohio. See you there.
I thought body and noises around your friends showed a highbrow wit. I guess you didn't love all those vacations cleaning fish. Guess I have several flaws I understand perfectly. I'll get to working on them right away as soon as you shut up and leave. I'll get to working on them right away as soon as you shut up and leave. I was insensitive.
Hey, Brian T. Shirley, BTS on the road up here in Medina, Ohio. And I'm at the Corkscrew Saloon. Take a look at this place. It's amazing. It's a big restaurant. And I'll show you the showroom. What's going on, what they do here is they charge you for the meal. So you come in, you eat the meal, and then you get tickets to come see us, to come see the show. It's in a building next door. Huge place. Basically, this is right in downtown Medina. I'm on a kind of a back porch here, but this is going to be fun. We've got, they turn people away. That's right. Not just sold out, but he said they turned people away from this show tonight. So, bring in my A game, folks, for the folks here in Medina. And I got to give a special shout out to my brother and his wife. They brought 30-something people, almost 40 people themselves. Room sits about 110 maybe. So, my brother and my sister-in-law were almost responsible for half the crowd. Yeah, look at this. This is the outside deck. This is where they used to do the shows. Got so big, I had to move it indoors. Let's take a look at it real quick.
To your needs, I was emotionally blind. I was always wrong because I wouldn't take the time to read your mind. Good breeding, taste, and culture just to
Here in the showroom, like I told you, they eat at the Corkscrew Saloon over there. Show you a little bit of inside of that. And then we come here and do the show. So this ought to be fun. Once again, shout out to Sean and Lori Shirley. Thanks for your support. And you gotta check out the video the whole family did. We did a sketch comedy video called Bingleton Family Tradition. Really funny. My nephews are in it. They did a real good job. All of them did. And I'll give you a link to that. Just look about right there. You'll see the link to our Bingleton Family Tradition video. Go check it out on YouTube. Give it a like. Spread it. BTS in Medina.
things that I lacked, and now you tell me I wasn't any good in the sack. Yeah, now you tell me I wasn't any good in the sack. Now you tell me I wasn't any good in the sack. Sorry I didn't hear that last critique. Oh, I don't listen. And we never talk about what you think. Gosh, is this what I've been missing? I never remembered your birthday or the anniversary of our first kiss, or the time we went.
This place is big. It's like at least 2 stories And they got all kinds of all kinds of people here. Every room is a dining room in this one. By the way, folks, the Corkscrew Saloon, originally the Burnham House, built in the 1850s. So this is the second oldest house here in Medina, Ohio. No longer a house though, and as you saw, it's got couple of stories to it. The Corkscrew Saloon, putting a twist on fine dining.
A little about myself, I spent 8 years active duty military serving this fine country. I'm not even funny, I just come up here to get applause. But the thing about black women is, you know the saying, black don't crack. Well, it's true, you can never tell how old they are. I was talking to this chick a few weeks ago, I thought she was 26, maybe 27. Turns out she was actually a dude. We're still seeing each other. He tours all over the country, originally from Cleveland. You've seen him on Fox. Make some noise for Sean Boyd!
Are you laughing because I'm black and shit? All right. No, but I love everybody. I love black people, white people. Well, I have no choice but to love black people. We're all related, right? Not really. No. I love Asian people, Chinese people. I especially love the young white generation, like the 21, 22, 19, 18, that age range. Because they love buying big black guy shots for no apparent reason at all. Like we're gonna be their bodyguard for the day. It's funny, it happens all the time. He's like, dude, bro, what do you want to drink? I'm like, Patron. He get his ass whooped. He's like, dude, bro, where were you at when I was getting my ass beat up? Over here drinking my Patron. Yeah, I didn't tell you to call another grown man a bitch. I didn't tell you to do that.
Where's our Sean Boyd, guys? Ready for your headliner tonight? He's been all over the US, Canada, Japan, and the Bahamas for the last 20 years. He's in the animated film Professor Gravitron Saves the Universe, and he's featured in Life Lessons magazine. Next noise for Brian T. Shirley!
I grew up in a little town called Marietta, Georgia. I don't know if well, there's Marietta, Ohio, too. So apparently we say it different down there. I was in West Virginia, and when I said I was from the north, it got real quiet, kind of like tonight. All I heard was that's all I heard. It was like, relax, I brought a goat. And they were like, oh, okay, that's good. I mean, it's a farm animal. If y'all don't get something, raise your hand and I'll explain it to you. Anyway, I grew up in a little town called Marietta. This guy in West Virginia, he's like, oh no! You said it wrong! It's May Ritter! You know what I learned? You don't argue with people like that. So you're right, sir. I have too many teeth to say it that way. You got mad. I'll get mad, get some teeth. I was bad when I was growing up. I took a poop and came out a little blood. Didn't hurt that I had that jelly stuff on it. The key thing hurt. That key thing. Because I know some facts about it. See, Spam was invented in the 30s. That's a fact. And during World War II, every one of our men in uniform had a can of Spam in his backpack. Is it true? Yeah. That way, if they ran out of ammunition, they could throw it at the Germans. That's if they ate it, it would slow them down. Give them worms. I'm going to tell you something about divorce that's serious, then I'll move on. Divorce is very confusing to children. I really believe that. My mom used to say, son, why can't you be more like your father? said, okay, I'm leaving. I was in the United States Air Force. I was proud to have gone over to Okinawa and Fuji in 2014 and performed for the Marines over there. That was stationed there. That was great. I was there, and of course, when I told them in the Air Force, I got some shit. Let's just say, you know, heard stuff like chair force, or, you know, I thought you were talking about the military, you know, stuff like that. No, but I told them, I said, look, I originally wanted to be in the Marines, but I scored too high on the test. So anyway. That was the last joke I did, though. It was. I made an exit right there. There wasn't one, but I made one. I don't do that. Come on now. I looked at her and said, look, there's 2 times in a guy's life when he doesn't wank off. 2 times. The first time is if he doesn't have arms. The second time is if you don't have a dick. That's it. Hey, Jack. Do you know what they call masturbation in Canada, Jack? No. Yes. No idea. Curling. I'll explain. That's all. Here we go. Here we go. That's the whacking off part.
With what's her face to that place and did that thing. Yeah, the time we went with what's her face to that place, and now I think it was out in the woods. My snoring kept you up all night, you had bags beneath your eyes. My drinking and my gambling only balanced out my lies. One would have thought you'd brought this up a few years back or so. Now I'd like to start getting over you, so please shut up and go. Yeah, I'd like to start getting over you, so please shut up and go. I was insensitive to your needs, I was emotionally blind. I was always wrong because I wouldn't take the time to read your mind. Good breeding, taste, and culture, just a few things that I lacked. And now you tell me I wasn't any good in the sack. Now you tell me